Hi, welcome to Mystic Moons. It's been a while. A long time. I hope everyone has done well, been well, doing well. Well as expected in these turbulent times. Can you believe all the things that are happening all over the world? It's hard to. It really is hard to even think about peace, love, seasons, easy times. All we hear about is angst. We hear about discord, fighting, graveling, this, and that. It's a lot. It is quite a lot for anyone to listen to. And then we hear of like leaders and countries squabbling and chaos, civil disruption within different countries, different governments. Even in the United States, we constantly are hearing distress, one side against another side. I mean, there seems to be a lot of chaos. But one chaotic scene, part of the world we're hearing a lot of in the United States is Gaza, the Middle East. Now, one can look at the Middle East situation, Gaza, as being hegemonic activity. Now, we all know the state of Israel was created in 45, in the 40s, right? And that maybe like 80 years ago, I guess that is 80 years ago, something like that. And that expansionism is kind of the goal in that area. Expansionism of what? And that's the question. It's like the size, that area has been an endless war. Decade after decade. In the 80s, there was war. Before, and it's constantly in the last few years, there's war. 2 years, this war has been going on actively. Skirmishes have been happening, leadership, and what's all we hear is chaos. Chaos and killing and bombing and this and that and this and that. And now all of a sudden we have a peace deal that both sides are clamoring, oh yeah, this is it. And the United States is front and center in a lot of these activities, as other countries are too. Now, this peace deal brokered by US and Israel and Hamas, players of war. Is this really a peace deal? Or is this some sort of ploy? Now, we know the United States has been backing the Israeli IDF in terms of weapons, pensions, money, U.S. taxpayer money. Now, so far, people that give money, it's almost like giving like trick or treat, Halloween, Guy Fawkes Day. It's almost like giving things that you're not like, they don't bleed. You don't bleed. You just give it. You give it because you have to. Now, but with this peace deal, there's 200 American soldiers that are going to be patrolling, peacekeepers. It's kind of convenient in one way, isn't it? It's actively for the world to see. The U.S. is front and center, right there in this hotspot, in this land that is tangled with a lot of verses from ancient books. Now, it could be more, which war is more than just territory. Our origin as a species is often involved. The history of who we are, and I don't mean the last few centuries. No, there's much more at stake than ever is really revealed to the public. But that's another subject. Let's get upon the fact that right now, turmoil. And you don't expect peace and everybody to go kumbaya. Oh, and like good times. No. Can people forget Hello? Can people forget pain and suffering and destruction? Are the Palestinians really going to look the other side, turn the other cheek? Are the Israelis going to say, all of a sudden, this is okay? Now, we do know when Israel has been having discourse, civil war for almost the entire time of this latest conflict. Their government is in civil war in Israel. We know that. A lot of people have not gone along with PM Netanyahu's war drums. A lot of people haven't. A lot of Israelis haven't. Now, they could be celebrating that this is the end. But then again, we have so much more involved. We have Syria, we have Lebanon, we have Iran and Iraq. We have many, many things involved in this. Jordan, Turkey. We have many, many things involved. And the United States going over there and just brokering one little center of it, hostages. Now, we know a lot of these hostages have been in danger on both sides. And now, does that mean all the Palestinians that were the so-called Hamas? I don't know personally, but let's just ask the spirits on this one. Is everyone thinking that this is going to be kumbaya and peace, the road to peace? Now, peace is a very tangled thing. Peace. It almost becomes P-I-E-C-E as opposed to P-E-A-C-E. I'm spelling it right. But you get the point. You get the point. What I'm trying to say is this Gaza deal. Is this Gaza deal the real deal? Or is it just a ploy to have American boots in the pits of hell, the front line, the target practice, the bullseye of chaos, of war. Can you imagine that could this Gaza deal can be equivalent to 9/11, the World Trade Centers, right? Those buildings that went down X amount of years ago, signaling a conflict. But this is bigger this time. This is bigger. Maybe because they want more action. They, of course, is the loaded question. Who is they? And let's ask the spirits. Spirit, universe, the universe. And the universe, we're not even talking about like just humans. We're talking dimensional spirits. Meaning the elements, the different parties, the floating energies. Is this Gaza deal? Is this Gaza deal the real deal, or is it just a ploy? So let's ask the spirits. I get this one. Is this a ploy for target practice of Americans? Is this to get the Americans? Is this to get the Americans involved in endless war? Can you imagine if something happens, which it does happen a lot in that area? It does. It's uncanny, isn't it? It's uncanny, superstitiously uncanny. The fact that there's so much at stake. There's also economies. Where are we going to get the money to pay for all the damage if we don't sell? If the world's arms dealers don't sell and sell, right? Sell arms. And we do know war is all about, too, a lot of organ trafficking. A lot of tissue, human tissue is in demand. Are people going to forget? All right. Now let's see. We took a few cards. Now, is this a real deal? I'm being a bit of a cynic. You have to be cynical. You have to look beyond. Now, war is profit, especially in distressed economies. We're not selling, we're not trading. Who is? No, we have a lot of poverty everywhere. Goods cost more. War is a profit, isn't it? War is a profit. Hello. Let's see. Ah. What do you think, people? The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Cups are like emotional agitation, flow of like what is being offered in this peace deal, right? What is being offered? Peace, love, harmony? How can there be peace, love, and harmony when your bloody house is destroyed? Your roads are like mangled. Your food, your water, everything is corrupt. How can there be peace? What are you offering? Who has the money to pay for all the rehabilitation? The water system is effed up. The land is effed up. People's bodies, we're 60 something, 70 something bodies, relatives, dead. Oh no, all over, all over. Can these sides, can the United States and Israel and Hamas be trusted? Can they be trusted? Huh? Can they be trusted? We think of the pager incident. We think of peace talks, disarmament in the Gulf states. We think of a lot of things. So there's the hero. Somebody wants to. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Six of Wands. The hero. The hero. So this is a magnanimous act. Okay. Could this be really more than just a surface thing? Think about it. We've heard the word peace before. Everybody wants peace. Everybody wants to live out their lives. But there's some people that are just so bored. And power is their only salve, their only ointment, their only pleasure. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, it's funny we have the Ace of Pentacles when we're talking about earth, wealth. We're talking about something, the hidden message. So far, it looks good, doesn't it? We have the Cups, Knight of Cups. We have the Six of Wands, and we have this Ace of Pentacles, the chance to have something better than what we've had before. The chance, the sheer chance. Now, is this faux or is this real? Oh. Now, this is not good. This is kind of like the hermit. The hermit, meaning it's not anonymous. This hermit is, it seems to me the spirits are saying that this hermit, somebody has something in mind that they will come up on top. This is not for the benefit of the masses. This is not for the benefit of the people. The all. This is not. This is something else. This is something else. This is right? Now here we have, we have the cups, the offering, we have the wands, the Six of Wands, the accolades, the public accolades. And then we have the chance. What is this chance? And then we have this one side, somebody, this hermit here is me, myself, and I. And we all know me, myself, and I, where that goes. That's not everybody. This is not inclusive. This is exclusive. Somebody. There's a message in this hermit. And then we have the friends. The Six of Swords. This is auspicious, isn't it? We have all this, feels like something is being planned. This is planned, of course, peace plans, but something, there's a motive behind it. There's a meaning, there's a game. There's something behind it. Selfish people just don't become generous. No, look at this. The Hermit. And this Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords meaning there's more than, it's almost as though we have the Hermit and we have the Six of Swords. There's like the leader and then the lieutenants, the yes men, delusional, the ones that are like, this is a little bit more than just the audience. This is something orchestrated by one person, and this is not Trump. And even if it was Trump-esque, there is something. It feels strange. It just feels strange. This hermit is something that gives us a weird vibration. Me, myself, and I. Don't you feel that? Me, myself, and I. Don't you feel that? Me, myself, and I. Let's look at this hermit. Now, because this is something. Who is this hermit? And then we can look to in this friends, right? Now we all can see that is this. Now we get this message down. This is perfectly clear. This is perfectly clear, right? This is clear, right? The looks, the superficial, the at first glance, what it's meant to be. But this is also a little weird too. Now let's take another deck. All right. Now here's another deck. Let's find out a little bit about. Let's find out a little bit about this hermit. Now, let's see. Hermit. Oops, that fell out. We'll just leave that one. Let's take a peek. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Secondary meaning. Maybe. Let's just see. Now, this is an old deck, vintage. Probably through the age of like these people who were like doing these deals. Let's see now. What is this hermit all about? Hermit. Give us a little Indal spirit. Let's see. This one? All right. Let's just take a couple cards on this one. This hermit. Okay, this one. Let's just do two. This one. All right. Now, on this hermit, we have the Emperor and the King of Swords, world leaders. So this hermit is not about, this hermit has some players, world leaders, a leader, the Emperor. Somebody wants to be, I would say we have a question of who's running the show. We have ego involved in this, strong ego. In terms of someone wants to be the first one. It's not that the heart is not in this. The heart in the Gaza peace deal, there's no heart in it. I mean, the masses, the people are all, they have the ceremonial photographs and stuff like this and yay. But something more complex is going down. We have the King of Swords communication and we have the Emperor. This seems to be a show to mass selfishness, to mass who is benefiting who. Now, we all know that all of a sudden a two-party state is not possible. It's not the whole, it can be only one. It's like the old, it can be only one, the old Highlander mystique template. This is a very me, myself, and I, and we have the Emperor and we have the King of Swords. So, it seems to me that this does not seem to be sincere. This peace deal, something's going to happen on this peace deal. Something's going to happen. Something. And it can't last. It seems to be, of course, I'm reading into it at this point, too far ahead. But let's look at these King of Swords. I mean, the Six of Swords. What do we see in the Six of Swords? What kind of helpers, what kind of alliance do we have here? What kind of alliance do we really have? Justice. Look at that. Look at that. This is the kind of alliance. This is the kind of alliance we have. We have in the Six of Swords, friends helping others, helpers. And we have here judgment, and we have the Nine of Swords. This is not a good sign, is it? We have a lot of egotism and selfish motives in the Hermit. We have the King of Swords and the Emperor. And then in the helpers, the Six of Swords, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have Judgment. It seems like seems to be, without further taking it on. I mean, we could try one more time, but it seems to be there's something more involved. This is not a humane act. This is a ploy. It seems to be a ploy to get the U.S. boots on the ground, blood spilled. The U.S. directly involved in the endless war of a region, decade, millennium after millennium of chaos and destruction. This is something that should not be done. U.S. peacekeepers, 200 military personnel. It's a lot different than sending weapons and cash, isn't it? It's people's sons and daughters, hearts, lives, direct involvement. So I can see that we have a problem. Too much fanfare, too much and little action. How many times will this peace be broken? Has it ever been successfully sustained? Has it? And that word, sustainable, is it? Can people forget the blood, the tears, the starving, the betrayals so easily? Just because the United States has spoken? Just because egos are being flattered? Something else is upset. The motive of this is not for the Palestinians, not for the Israelis. Could be the entrance of the United States into more mishmash, more chaos, more emotional discord. What do you think? What do you think out there? Do you think this is a good move? You can say the word peace. Peace is war. War is peace. Can sides be trusted? Do you think so? What? Who has earned what trust? and under what circumstances. The point of a gun is not trust. Surveillance is not trust. Cameras, weapons, motivation. Gas deposits, natural gas deposits in Gaza, materials, spreading wealth. Well, I'll leave you with all these things. Do you have any, what do you think? Do you think this is a peace deal? P-I or P-A-P-E-A-C-E? Or is it P-I-E-C-E? What do you think it is? Tell me. Tell me. It's questionable. The spirits have a very, 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 very kind of grainy feel about it. Not smooth. It's not the great light. There's something darkness in this deal. It's a darkness. Something is going to happen. It's not what it seems. We shall see. Until next time, Mystic Moons is going to leave you. Think about it. Who gains and who loses? Where's the profit? Until the next time, Mystic Moons, signing off.